Great. So I have a quick. My next question is for Baba Conrad, and you've mentioned HR 40. So my question is, who is retired Representative John Conyers, and why was
So,
House?
so let's talk about the origin because Cam has done a great job in leadership in revising HR 40. So let us just deal with the context. In
I, I,
1987, there was a brother reparation activist in Detroit by the name of Reparations Ray. And Reparations Ray had a relationship with Congressman John Conyers. In the 1980s, the Japanese had created a strategy to create a study bill for intern Japanese to study whether or not they should receive reparations for the internment of Japanese in World War II. So Reparations Ray and others strategized on what kind of legislative initiative through the leadership of John Conyers through NCOBRA could be put on the table. So Reparations Ray needs to be acknowledged, working with John Conyers, Imari Obadele, Chokwe Lumumba, and Tichi Taifa, and many others that don't nobody know nothing about because we got pop-up conversations going on. So through that process, HR 40, as it is known now, as a study bill, was to mimic the study bill of the Japanese study bill in the early 1980s. So that is the origin of it, to create a study with a commission to determine whether or not African enslaved African descendants in the United States should should get reparations. So this is where Cam comes in because now that bill has been revised. We know that we didn't have since that period. We didn't have study after study after study, independent of the government of the United States, that absolutely creates a rationale that African people are owed reparations. So this is where CAM comes in with the revision component of the work through NCOBRA to revise HR 40 into remedies. Am I correct, Cam?
Baba Cam dropped off the line. I don't know if he lost connection or if he'll be back on. But is Mama Mushariki, would you be able to speak to that?
Uh, I'm sorry, repeat that.
I said, would you be able to speak to his question about the revision to that have been made to HR 40?
Yes, I can speak to that. That is currently what we're dealing with now. And when John Conyers retired, Sheila Jackson Lee picked it up. She's been speaking to it. Very interesting enough. So we have had studies, but this revised bill takes us a little further with that. In terms of working in our communities and looking at what's going on with our youth, and trying to get the other Congress people on board with it. Besides that, you know, some of these presidential candidates are senators. And so we need a companion bill in the Senate. And so we're requesting that also, so that this could hopefully get out of committee and move forward.
Okay, so I have a follow-up question for you, Mama Mushariki. If the current grassroots push to get the bill passed is not successful, what is the future of HR 40 and what impact will it have on the movement for reparations?